hit that go live button yet?
I just hit that go live button and quiet on the set. We're gonna do this thing we call lunch.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right.
It's launch day.
Happy
Launch day.
release day. That's right.
Official
3.5
launch.
plus years in the making. Here we are today. Today, for the record, is Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. Official launch day of Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, everybody's excited. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Of course, we've got all sorts of interesting news for you.
We don't. Nothing new came out today. I was
happened, no.
I didn't spend about 45 minutes in a PvP zone looking for
just
things.
Just another day out there. I tell you what. These guys and gals. Lily's happy to be here celebrating with us as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. All sorts of new stuff. I've got a heraldry banner hanging in the background over there for you guys to see. We got the Mardi Gras.
Did a quest?
No. This is the new.
Oh, yeah. You already did the heraldry.
A blank, I guess. This is what your logo, whatever else is going to go on.
Not the green screen.
Computer.
The green screen.
Stop.
Not the green screen.
Not the green screen. No, don't put me down. I need some loving, Jack. I missed you last night. That's right. Which one is it? Is that one?
Yeah. Liz just texted me beep just because he wanted to hear the beep go off. It's like, hey, Jack has received a text message.
That's right.
Yeah. So hey, Eagle. So great things are coming out. We've got a brand new trailer for Shroud of the Avatar.
We do, man. And I didn't even get to watch the whole thing, but
you haven't watched it at all yet?
No.
Oh, I watched it earlier.
I saw it and I dropped it in chat down there for everybody. Let's get the link. We're going to drop it in Discord and everywhere else for everybody else real quick, so that you folks have a copy of it, so you guys can follow along if you wish. There's the link for that. And
I don't even have chatting open right now.
I do. I dropped it in your channel as
but
well.
Yeah.
And for those of you guys who are live right here, you're not going to see it in the room. You want to watch it, there's the link for it. And of course, let's get
you ready for it?
No, not yet. Let me get it up on screen. Yeah, the old
my body is ready. Man.
Old man's got to get it up, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's roll this thing.
Let's go. Thanks, Gex.
"400 years ago, the moons were shattered and ravaged the world below. What was built across ages was gone within seconds. The people took what was most precious and went into hiding. Darkness followed. 200 years later, life carried the first seeds of a new age. Yet in the darkest corners, old secrets were unearthed. Magic was rediscovered. Its wielders formed the Obsidian Order and attempted to unify the world in a bloody war. But the world resisted. In the time that followed, civilization made a blazing return and paved the way for new tales to come. Tales about people like you. Will you save this world from evil? When you are tested by fate, will you show love through forgiveness? No matter the consequences. Will you defend the truth when you are facing darkness? What are you willing to sacrifice to preserve sacred knowledge? Do you have the courage to abandon your oath to save the innocent? And are you ready to pay the price? To be virtuous is a heavy burden, but it will guide all of you. You will be each other's shield and each other's sword. But beware that on the path of the Avatar, some choices attract the shadows.
I really like that. That's great,
some really cool work. That's all I gotta say. Give me goosebumps just watching.
I haven't
going. Yeah, you know.
I mean, there's the thing is, I think that's actually using the artwork from Indy Martin.
You had mentioned that. That does look like Indy's hand might be in there. Of course, I'll have to ask next time I see her.
Yeah. So.
Or maybe somebody in
Yeah,
the offices could give us a hint. Cough, cough.
Well, no, I don't think anybody in the office would really know, but I did respond to, or I did ask the question on the official forum, whether or not that's the artwork from Indy Martin. Because it reminds me of the comic book cover.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I don't own the comic book, so I really don't know.
But
I think it is her artwork.
Speaking of the comic book, I had mentioned to Ben when I was at the party that I hadn't gotten copies of the ones where we ran the ad in there, and he promptly shipped me off two new copies. So I just received those the other day. Thank you, Ben. That's Ben at Relics by Rill.
Excellent.
And yes, our ad looks superb inside the comic book, along with everybody else's ads, all supported by Trinity Avatar guilds and whatnot. Very cool work done there, yeah. But moving right along,
moving right along. I mean, it is released.
Yeah. Moving right along. That's right. No more days to release. Launch is here.
And you know what? I didn't realize this before, but I kind of miss having the stuff in the top left-hand corner saying what patch level I'm at and where I am.
It was really weird logging in this morning because, again, there's no more under construction. I realized that I'm entering a construction zone and the game's not finished. There's no markings in the upper corner. telling us that we're in early release or what the build is. And that's a good question, for mismatching and patching and all that good stuff. Gonna have to see how we keep up with that, or if there's if they tucked it away someplace that we didn't catch in the release notes, which is most likely.
But it is one where they do have the tech to actually force everybody to actually update everything. So they do have ways to actually force people, not just on the server side patches where the instance is closing, but previously it's been a long time since they actually forced everybody to actually log out of the game and restart the game client in order to patch up. But they do have that tech available for themselves.
Indeed. So where do we want to start today? Do we want to start with multiple characters? Do we want to start with the Grand Tour is back, people, back. The lottery's back. The Grand Tour's back. We got a new Shardfall. We got multiple characters. We've got heraldry. What?
Housing in Blood Bay?
Housing in Blood Bay. Yeah, keep telling everybody before we get out there and get a lot. Yeah, keep telling them.
Well, there's a special process that you have to undertake for that housing out in Blood Bay. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is. I tried to kill the governor, but unfortunately,
it's called not dying. That's what it's called.
Well, yeah.
The process is that there is now a governor. A governor is the dead, and every once in a while he will just hand out lots. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of like the right time, right place type thing.
Well, that's why I tried to kill the governor to get my lot. Although I don't have a lot deed on me that I could have used unless I pull up.
I had the deed.
The Libertine Market.
The deed. Don't worry about it. Just get the lot. I got the deed.
Exactly. Yeah. So, Econtis wants to know what the Grand Tour is, and that is a special thing done by Duke Gregor, where he goes and explores
No.
Oh, wait, you're referring to the Grand Tour
the
Hat Quest?
Grand Tour. What this is going to have cloaks.
Are you referring to that Shardfall cloak?
Yes.
I've never heard of this, because we haven't read the patch notes yet.
You didn't know the Grand Tour.
I don't know these
back,
things.
Did you? Yes. The Grand Tour. Yes. The collectible Grand Tour. That's the one. That's what I brain farted on yesterday at the end of the show. I wanted to go, the Grand Tour's coming back. But you know what? I'm glad we waited for today, and I'm glad I didn't blurt it out yesterday. So, yes, the Grand Tour is back, and this is a way. This is something that started way back in the early releases, where you would get to see the new scenes by going on the Grand Tour of the lands. And some of them were real fun and simple and easy, and some of them were real big pitas.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did.
All
you
of them
remember
naked.
my train of characters that I was running through
all
those.
naked at level 5.
And they're all level 5 characters. And it's I know there are other people out there that couldn't do it on their leveled up character, and I was doing it on like 5-6 game clients at the same time.
That's like running the Tower to Shutter Die naked at level 5 back in the day, you know.
Done it.
Run up. I know.
Yes.
Been there, done that, man.
Yeah. But yes, we do have launch instructions where we can actually talk about some of these good things, including something where I hope that a certain bug related to the Shardfall cloak has been resolved. Otherwise, it looks like the Oracle Eye cloak, or not the Oracle, the Blade of the Avatar cloak. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you didn't know?
I hadn't actually looked at all that. Again, every time I've gone over the release notes post release today, and they, you know how Darkstar updates document, and not everything makes it until this release. So I haven't read all the official release notes, so we're going to discover some of this together. Where do we start? Where do we start, people?
The hell is
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr.
Hi, Dracker.
Oh,
What?
One of my pins holding up my green screen fell down.
Lily. Lily.
Yeah, I'll let you guess who's playing with it right now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Where'd it go?
Get that pin.
Yeah, I got to get that pin so that we can put it back up. It's like, yeah. Watch the green screen come crashing down as Lily decides to take it out, and everybody gets to see, did Jack make his bed today or not?
No.
But yes. Yeah, that answer is always no. Unless someone's coming over and I need to make things look presentable. That's the only
Can I
reason.
come over, Jack?
And even then,
For you, Pete the noob, I might just like put the rubber sheets out. I don't know.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
get
So-
out the
Keep it
Mazzola.
clean.
Yes. So, are we ready to cover some of the notes for today?
Absolutely. Which notes are you
sure
using?
about
The
that?
ones from the forum or the one on the website?
The one on the website, just because it's got better pictures.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So the release 52 instructions are out. Don't forget, performance improvements are an ongoing process, no matter. But they did make considerable changes, as well as using a new terrain shader and migrating several scenes to that shader. Not every scene has been migrated to that new shader, but it should improve frame rates in a bunch of those migrated scenes. Significant progress was made on addressing memory leaks and unneeded allocations this release. So that should help slow the memory growth of the client, reduce hitching, and also boost performance in high-stress situations like party combat versus multiple enemies. Yay!
Yay.
Companions are available in the offline mode, which I've only played once ever, and that was because it was a cheap way to get into the QA server. And Lily's taking stuff down.
There it goes.
It's like, what the fuck
It's
you
a
doing,
tear.
Lily?
It's a tear in the rift.
Yeah, there's a tear in the rift. I don't know what's going on. She's like,
You're creating a new shard fall.
yeah. Okay, so Lily,
Start using nails now.
no. Well, remember, my house is supposed to close tomorrow.
Ooh. You're buying.
Yeah. I might be doing some weird things after that. Okay, so y'all get to look at half of my bed and all my pillows because I like pillows. The companions are in offline mode, including the ones for truth, love, and courage. New scenes, including the meteor that landed this morning. I was actually on the overworld map when the game went down. So don't forget, you need to go out to the Quell region to check out the North Quell Woods, which is the new Shardfall out there, which is the Quell Shardfall because the North Quell Woods were completely decimated, and there's supposed to be something special out there. I haven't found it yet. And then from there, story polish, side quests, multiple character slots. If you have the multiple character slots, this will become an ongoing discussion for a while. If you have an eligible pledge, you can have access to the multiple characters, and those characters will share the same virtue and have a common bank account. That doesn't mean that your gold's going to transfer. It's a common bank account. Characters will also share gold or guild membership and land ownership, so that way, you know what, you own the same houses. Heraldry stuff, as Laz said, he did put some blazoned up
Blank. Yes, this
Blank.
is a blank. Now
The blank.
I gotta say that I've got patterns and stuff that I looked at that came. We'll talk about those as we experiment with them, and the functionality of the website is not functional as of yet. Returns an error. At this point,
you also have to also remember that a dev is going to have to approve all of that stuff, and the screen.
Well,
screens.
we went through a big process to get a lot of that okayed for 3 years. So many of us already have stuff that is okay.
That's been approved.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, why that? is
COA.
But anyway, the website is not functional yet. It's been reported. I believe it's something that maybe the switch hasn't been flipped yet, or we got to wait for the next update. I'm sure we'll find out here soon enough.
Yep. Combat polish. Another huge sweeping changes there, including new skills, including the Valiant Warden and Chaos Shield, some new mobs with the Malefic Liches, the Dragon Wing Gust Attack, experience points rebalance, and visual effects polishes, hotkeys for swapping between 10 combat decks, and lots of bug fixes. So huge changes to combat. And don't forget, I haven't seen it announced anywhere yet about that spoiler alert that might be coming. Double XP might be coming.
XP, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. And hold on for just a second while you read for a little bit or say something while I
while you rehang that, because that hole in the wall is just, I know, I'm looking at it and it's like, there's literally a hole in the rift over here. Go fix that, Launch day show, and the one day the cat manages to actually tear it down. We go 3 years without that happening, and it manages to happen today. But yes, I'm looking forward to playing with the heraldry. Of course, I want to be able to get out there and see how they've imported it, what the new options are, and all that fun stuff. Just so that we can, start now. Also, how did I get out of my chair there?
So, what'd you do? Well, you did something. You moved.
Yeah, I sat.
So did you cover all of the combat changes?
I'm still talking about heraldry and stuff, and I'm getting ready to show off the shield here. That
okay. Oh yeah.
Let me pull up my character sheet, and we'll put this founder shield up there. This is the new.
The founder heater shield.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's clean.
Now, of
course, a nice blue.
This is going to be what you're going to be able to put your mark on, and I guess make the heraldry whatever it is that you've. Now, this is not showing right. This is supposed to have the Lord British on it, according to.
The character sheet, it's got the Lord British logo on it, but in game it's not displaying anything. So
not displaying anything.
Maybe you should bug report it, or it's supposed to be completely blank. I don't know. But I love how Pete the Noob's sweeping up our cheese sign.
Is he cleaning up a lot?
One-handed even. That's one of the new emotes that you get.
One-handed sweeping?
I was just checking for a bug because earlier Izir QT had an Ankh on, and I'm just seeing if it works with the eye.
There's also a really cool brand new emote that is, I don't know if the requirements are for getting this emote, but I know myself and Laz has it. But there is a brand new emote. Oops. It helps if I face the right way while I'm zoomed in.
It does.
And it keeps on facing the wrong way. Woo-hoo. Yes, so there will be a special set of rules for getting that. I don't know what they are as of yet, but it is out there. Can't tell you where it comes from, but people in text can see what I was doing, and it will say that Jackson Assist is most excellent. Woohoo! Don't know what you're talking about.
You mean like that?
It's the Shaka. Well, you have to be standing. Remember,
I don't know.
Be standing. Yeah. So then from there, don't forget that all of stuff. Whoa, sweet.
What?
Did you notice that the NBNN community calendar was linked in these release notes?
Yes, it's linked in every release.
I didn't notice that.
Yes. You just don't. You just skip over it every once.
I just skip. I skip over that part.
You're just always in such a rush to get everybody the news every release that
it's so much stuff that it's like you have to
I know that
just randomly skip to places.
We've got plenty of time.
It makes it much more entertaining because I know where I'm at.
You
have
in a rush
no clue
around here. We've got plenty of time, even if we go over time. And these days, now that we're at launch, we may be doing some interesting things. I plan to take one of my alternate characters, and I want to run everything, from the beginning, just to see how that is, because I'm definitely not doing it again on Lazarus.
Well, if you do it on Laz, you should be able to finish it in about 24 hours. Not.
Well, yeah, that's another story, but.
Yeah, so I'm going to skip the companion stuff because I raise your hand if you play in offline mode.
Offline mode, that's right.
Fortunately, I don't see anybody that plays offline mode. But that's for the single-player experience, those companions. And don't forget, they are named after Richard's real friends in life. I mean, because you've got Conrad Dupre, who wants you to buy a duck. Ariel Rosehaven. I can't remember.
Finally have a duck.
After.
Yes, finally.
Yes, we both have ducks. And then Fiona Fitzowen is the daughter of Yolo. And Yolo said he's going to try to make it to the release party tomorrow.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so everybody needs to have stones.
Very cool.
Book. Yeah. And Companion Resurrection, you can use the summoning whistle to bring them back to life. Companions Power and Leveling, they should start leveling properly. And then the Path of the Oracle Underground Paths, they added clues to the alternate underground paths that bypass the Ruins PvP areas to all 8 journal entries related to gathering the pages of the prophecy. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yes. Offline mode does have separate spawning rules for farming everything than online, and visitors choose your path fix. The option to override the Oracle test in the Isle of Storms and manually choose your path has been fixed for free trial users, aka visitors. Scene rebuilds, you do have the Quell Shardfall, which took out the North Quell Woods. I've been out there a couple times on the QA server, ran around. I love the fact that you can actually die to the environment. I mean, not just the random lightning strikes. The random lightning strikes will completely obliterate you. The lava will set you on fire. Then the golems and elementals will just destroy you as well if you suck like I do. And there's also a unique obsidian lich who uses chaos magic inside of there. I have not seen him yet, so I don't know where in the scene he spawns, but I ran over a lot of it. But there's also some I haven't been able to access the ancient crypt yet either, mostly because I was just running around at just different paths and having fun and dying occasionally. The town of Northwood, we talked about this yesterday, and it has several similarities to on Earth, known as Britannia Manor and Castleton. So if you've ever been out there at Lord British's property, which I have and that guy has, and I know a few dozen other people have.
I actually checked it out in game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really cool.
You been to the in-game
place?
Does it look nice, huh?
Oh, they got like the pirate ship and the castle siege.
I gotta go check it out.
Up there, they have a groundskeeper.
Now, is the groundskeeper named Elad?
Willie?
I was sadly not impressed that it wasn't Elad, and I was really expecting it to be. I'm sure that's just something they need to add.
Yeah. So the groundskeeper for Britannia Manor in Austin right now, or Castleton, is actually Elad in real life. His real name is Dale.
I was gonna say, I thought it was Dale. Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, it's Dale. It's Dale, but yeah.
Elad.
His character name is Elad.
All of his stuff is Elad. I mean, his password is Elad. What are you talking about?
Elad.
Yeah. But yes, so we do have that coming out. And don't forget, if y'all have questions, you can shout them out. And we interpret the news because that's what we do.
So you don't have to. That's right.
Yes. Then from there, Blood River Forest, new Tier 3 adventuring scene was uncloned. Don't forget that. That's my Facebook Messenger that keeps on going off with someone sending pictures of their So it's going off on my computer and on my cell phone, which is even worse because my cell phone's underneath my microphone. Then, so you've got that uncloned scene, which we talked about yesterday. The South Boundless Forest, where, don't forget, you can always get some of the finest delicacies in Novia. Yummy, straight off the steak. It's because someone is a jackass. What he's saying now.
Hi, I'm Mayhem, and I'm your.
At least I'm not outing who it is that's sending me these messages because they might be sitting on the lot right now. they might be sitting on the lot.
Might be.
Yeah. Well, earlier List was texting me as well. So side quests, you do have, spoiler alert, Bandit Execution, which is on the Path of Courage. The Earthrise Pot, which is actually related to Helen Garriott. That is Richard's mom who just passed. So Helen's ghost will offer to make you a special pot in this touching tribute to Lord British's mother. Now Scrota's texting me as well. I think they just want to hear my phone just
That's
like
it.
beep, or
That's
my screen
it.
go beep beep beep. Like, what the hell's going on? Lorelai's sketchbook awards the Banner of Compassion, and players who've already completed it can just return to her dad and say hello for the banner. So I just have to go say hi. Defeating the Kabbalist side quest gained from Scouts and Sieges now rewards the Banner of Sacrifice. If you've already completed a siege, you just need to say, "Hey, what's up? Hey, baby."
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. And now it's like they're just like messaging.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to work right through it because
yeah, yeah.
I could get in on this, but Nah.
Yeah. Well, don't make me call the NBNN hotline, okay?
Hey,
yeah,
that's right. Don't forget.
Call that in forever.
NBNN hotline. It's 872-976 NBNN. That's right.
976 NBNN.
That's the noob hotline. That's the noob hotline.
Yeah, the nude hotline. Yes.
976.
Showing our age. 976 numbers. Oh, now someone else is like, I feel left out because she hasn't texted in a while. Yeah. Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah,
yes.
so.
No, this is Justin now.
No, Scroder just actually called the phone.
Oh, he called the NBNN hotline? Okay. So you've also got side quests with the Find Vaymore. That's in Braemar. That sends you to the West Ravenswood for the Banner of Humility. The Drumplemouth Disgust, which is talking to Natasha about Lord Harcourt Drumplemouth, and that's the way to get the all-important spit emote, because you need to hawk a massive loogie. Yeah. And then you can always Fools Me Once in the town of Mud, where Janie and Jakad are both wearing special magical hats. Yeah, you get to go to the player, Bopik, the busy kobold that camps just outside the northern wall. If you want to get a pointy tin hat for yourself.
Yeah,
those pointy tin hats are
this one.
all important in this modern world.
I forgot
because they really do protect you from the pointy tin hat.
You forgot about the pointy foil hat is finally available for Quest. That's right.
You can get your own tinfoil hat. The Death Bunny is back.
The Arch Lupin.
Lapin.
Lapin.
Yep. So if you have vanquished
Death
the
Bunny.
the Death Bunny in years past, you feel free to do so again. And although you may find it even more perilous because the Death Bunny is
tougher.
Yes.
Wee bit tougher. Yeah.
Wee bit tougher. I can't solo him and drag him around the corner and leash him anymore. Damn.
I don't know. Have you tried?
Not in a long time. If you're looking for some flirting and you need to learn how to flirt, you can always go to the Battle of Solace Bridge, and you can find out that the most impressive part of almost any army are the camp followers. They're the ones that are responsible for keeping camp morale way up and making sure that those tents are firmly pitched.
Indeed.
So go talk with the crafting merchant, Timothea, and she will teach you.
I think they need to up the flirting on the flirting.
I really think they need to up their game when it comes to names, because when I read that name originally, Timothea, like, really, come on, people, come on.
That was done by a player, so. Then in Soultown Sweep, you can learn that in Soultown with Emma, and she can tell you how to sweep
up
properly.
the lot like Pete the Noob was doing.
If you've got kids and you've already mastered this skill, more than likely, gonna choke a brat.
Why
that
you
is
little...
out in Highvale Outskirts Monastery, where Billy will teach you the choking emote.
Little Billy.
Yeah, little Billy.
Little Billy gonna have to tell you a joke.
Hey, it's better than Little Johnny, because Little Johnny will tell you the best jokes ever. Yeah.
I thought Billy was Johnny's cousin.
And someone actually had to ask, so you are talking about hookers?
Who, us? No.
I don't know what you're talking about. Camp followers.
Camp followers. Yeah.
That's why it's always important to go camping at Sherwood for the camp followers.
Don't you all know anything about the Ren fairs? How that all works?
I don't know what you're talking about. I couldn't get laid in a whorehouse with a fistful of cash.
That's right. Well, we're going to test that theory here in a couple of weeks, ain't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait, you're referring to when I actually can have a fistful of cash?
When you sell the house, that's right.
Yeah, I will have a fistful of cash real soon, and I am going to make it rain pennies.
Let's make it inhale.
It's going to be hailing pennies. And then, hold on. Yes. Then don't forget the Fading Memories side quest in the Lost Vale, so that there are actually quests out in the Lost Vale. And don't forget that scene only appears once every 28 hours.
28 hours. Okay.
Yes, and you can earn the banner of Ethos because you need something for that. All kinds of other quests.
Something.
Yeah. You can always unlock some secrets out in the Crooked Shank. You can Dare of the Witch, where she asks you to put the special sauce inside of her pot.
Sauce.
Yeah, so you have to stir the pot properly and provide the special sauce. Lord Maskin wants you to figure out how to read a map, and including the addition of quest-specific compass markers. I don't know. The Patritor has players leave area to search for a missing elf in the South Longfall wetland, and has a
areas.
Yes.
He knows all those.
So there's been some stuff, and don't forget, whenever you find a caged elf, you have to ask if they're in there via their own consent or not, because some of them do enjoy it.
Some of them.
And sometimes you even get experience if you free an elf.
Very interesting.
And if you freed them before, you can always say hello to them. There are some minor issues out in the quest from the Broken Echoes, Stewart, and Janniford. So there's some polish there. The Minstrel's Horse, the Minstrel's Quest to Save Petunia, has received some more polish. The Grand Tour has returned with the almighty Shardfall Cloak.
Shardfall Cloak.
Oh. And someone has thought of a brilliant idea. Please,
what's that?
Do tell. Oh, I will. They want me to call them later. Scene polish, water ripples. When avatars move through water, they will now once again display properly and have been given a visual tune-up. So water quality was also improved if you're running in settings below beautiful, and it should also address the glowing water at night issue players have reported. They've increased the base movement speed on the overworld map, so it will no longer take you to run 40 minutes to run from in the water from point A to point B. And
very nice.
Graph Island
finally
had NPC names updated. Oh, jeez.
What?
Nothing. Resolute, more updates. Lost Vale, they're completing the Fading Memories quest in the Lost Vale unlocks the ability for players to engage in more challenging hard mode versions of all the memories.
Challenging.
Does that also include more XP? That's the real question.
Double XP.
Yeah, and in each of the Ruins maps, there now contains an Ebon Dawn wave battle that results in summoning a powerful Malefic Lich.
Malefic.
So that is one way to get more people into those ruins, and don't forget those ruins are also PvP scenes. So I hung out for about an hour in a PvP scene earlier today.
I died several times.
Or actually, I died twice. Once to the environment and once because a bridge fell.
Most of mine was to the environment.
Yeah, I was gusted off the bridge. More dragons. And more dragons have hit Novia. So we have lots going on there. Out in Grunwald Shardfall, they added the confusion effect to the central shard and a poison generating plant in the crater. New key visuals, all kinds of stuff.
It's not like it wasn't hard enough to begin with, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not that hard. I mean, if you watched my stream the other day, you could have watched me PK someone while they were trying to kill a mob. I did go hunt, and I did PK someone. Then they killed me back. So, yeah.
That's all good.
I know. And then
it's all good. Good.
I laughed. Blood River Massacre update for the Path of Truth. Battle Solace Bridge. More updates. Fireplace. Visual effects polish. So lots of stuff. Novia overworld polish. New in-game maps. Invalid quests are automatically fixed.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We'll get into that tomorrow because we got to really start wrapping up today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, that too is getting to be right around that time.
Yeah, there are still bugs. I do expect a few patches. Probably one later today. Probably one before I wake up in the morning, and then one tomorrow afternoon. And because don't forget, Easter weekend they're going to try to get out of there early. I'm thinking they're taking Friday and Saturday off. But you know these guys and their work ethic.
Actually, that's why released on Tuesday so they can knock it out by Friday and the day so they can go home for the weekend. That's my understanding. But
they'll be doing something, man.
There's somebody going to be monitoring over the weekend. But I believe by the time we hit the Easter weekend, we should have this final release in the can and moving on, marching towards release 53. And again, I'm going to remind everybody today is the commercial launch of Shroud of the Avatar. Thank you for joining us all. And, of course, we've been here celebrating and bringing you the news for 3+ years now, over 3 years, bringing you the latest in Shroud of the Avatar news. And today is none the different. Of course, got to thank everybody who's helped keep us here. Got to thank everybody who's continued to support NBNN and the folks who strive and tune in every day and join in commentary. We love you folks. And of course, to all you new folks out there who are just now discovering us, I want to welcome all you new viewers out there again to the commercial release of Shroud of the Avatar. Don't forget that Jack and I are here throughout the day to answer questions on the lot, in the game, and in Discord, and we'll cover that a little bit more in just a minute. But first, let's take care of a couple of other little details, like telling them about this wonderful NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app that's available for them in the respective app stores.
Why didn't my cheer get processed?
I don't know. Why didn't your cheer get processed?
Okay, I'm looking for the visual display on your screen. I'm seeing.
I don't know, but don't forget.
Do you not have Streamlabs open?
I do, but no, actually, I don't today. It should be open. I don't know why it's not.
It's all your fault. Okay, but yes, that NBNN app available on all of your electric.
Google Play Store, Apple iTunes Store, Amazon App Store. We've got all your devices covered. You need to refresh that, show them the new splash screen. Of course, there's an update.
Do you want to update? Yes.
That's right. There's an update today. Push that update out. Brand new splash screen, brand new updates. And of course,
I got to close it and then reopen it.
Gotta get it quick.
Okay, new splash screen.
There you go.
And then
That's right. Updated logos again. The NBNN Shroud of the Avatar. Don't be fooled by the imitators who only have it available on one platform or another platform, or don't have everything, or or taking our stuff and just regurgitating it. We've got the NBNN Daily Britannian. We've got podcasts. We've got live video. We've got replays. We've got Discord. We've got the marketplace. And, of course, we've got the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, which this guy just realized is in all the monthly updates, and he just finally read it for the first time today.
I think you're lying to me. I think you are.
Actually, it's in all the updates. You just got to go scroll down to get to it. But
yeah.
way down there. Yeah, keep going down.
Yep. So if you're looking for all of the great things on the community calendar, don't forget it is on nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button or access it via the app. And the great thing with this community calendar, it is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about.
Right.
If you have a Google public calendar or if you have a Gmail account and you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you need to message
right here.
That guy. news@nbnn.info, and he will do something eventually. Maybe a meme. All-time community calendar, our central time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude
and someone
Britannia
is calling me
time.
right now.
Ring,
Let's
ring.
See. Yes.
Ring,
hold on for just a second. You do the calendar while I answer a phone.
Ring. You're gonna make me read that? I can't read that from here. I move it to the other screen here real quick. All right, of course, don't forget you're tuning in to Lunch with Laz and Jack on 12s and 6s around the clock, bringing you the latest news right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And, of course, today is no exception. Coming up this afternoon at 2, the Pack Slayer Town Manager Hour with Sean Silverfoot. You can go join Sean out of Pack Slayer and get up on all the latest news today here on what's happening in the town of Pack Slayer. 3 p.m. EVL Euro Dungeon Crawl happening 3 o'clock today in-game. Of course, 7 o'clock tonight, the EVL Thunder Dungeon Run. And, of course, again, check your calendar for details. If you don't like that going on same time tonight, happening out on in Braemar, is you can join the folks from the Jade Dragons doing the Chilblains Compendium of Pain and Suffering. And that's right. Of course, do run with the Jade Dragons. If you haven't done Chilblains, it's an experience, something you should always go out and check out. Of course, 7 o'clock, the 70s at 7 on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Coming up at 8 p.m., WRFB, Nurse Justin with Unmedicated Schizophrenia, Part 2 on the airwaves tonight. And closing out tonight on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, is the Record Room, every Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia. And that's your community calendar for today here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Tuesday, March 27th, release day. And of course, all sorts of other great stuff happening around the world. Don't forget, you can check out the forums and see what's happening out there for the latest updates. If you don't follow the forums, you should, because there's all sorts of great information that's posted out there that you don't usually get to see anywhere else. Let me remind you that you are watching NBNN here with Laz and Jack. We are here every Monday through Friday at noon Central Standard Time, otherwise known as New Britannia Time. And of course, we bring you the latest in Shroud of the Avatar news, talking about the hot topics out there and what's going on in your world here in Shroud of the Avatar. Don't forget, if you want to become a supporter, you can go to nbnn.info, click on the donate links on the website there. You can go to twitch.tv/Cynicist or twitch.tv/NBNN and use the donation links there. You can become a monthly supporter by going to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly supporter. You can get some digital goods, you can get some physical goods, and of course our undying support and love. Of course, don't forget, going on throughout the month, the Ripple Effect is in full force, and you too can get out there and help support water.org and the airyfund.org. Help supply drinking water to those in need, and hopefully we can reach over 1,000 people helped out with this month's fundraising drive. Don't forget, tickets are on sale. SodaCon Austin 2018. Early bird tickets are now on sale. Cloaks are on sale. VIP tours are on sale. There are 2 tours this year, broken up. They are on Thursday, and the VIP tours are a whole separate day. VIPs are getting a whole day to themselves, and there's all sorts of other stuff being planned. More details, you can go to sodaconaustin.org for the latest updates, or check the forums, or just stick right here and I'll give you the latest updates on SodaCon as we get them. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for custom wands or staves, check out Arius Coil more over in Sparrowfall. He'll get you taken care of. Scrota's music service, what can I say? It's Scrota, it's music, and it's a service. Scrota will follow you around for an hour. You can look him up on the marketplace or check him out in-game. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region right next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to the Exeter and Elysium mines for your mining convenience. If you're looking for goods for crafting, for anything, armor making, weapon making, you need the materials, the guys and gals out at the BMC got you covered. Rock solid prices across the board, so you don't have to go, how much am I going to pay for that ore today? Go check them out in Black Rock Cove. Yeah, they still busting your balls over there, huh? RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for some t-shirts, you're looking for some patches, you're looking for some hats, you want to get your hands on the NBNN I love this shit bumper sticker, go out to RelicsByRill.com and check out all the goodies he's got. He's got comic books, he's got coinage from the mint, he's got drinkware, and much, much more. You want to save a little bit of money when you check out? Mention us, use the promo code NBNN, and you'll save 10% on your purchase at relicsbyrill.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week right here on the airwaves inside Shrouded Avatar. And of course, last but not least, the Shroud Marketplace. Shroud Marketplace for all your virtual vendable needs. That's where I've got my store. That's where Jack sells all his stuff exclusively. And of course, hundreds of other people, well, at least 100 other people, are selling their stuff too. That's right. Tell them all about it, Jack.
You know what? ShroudMarketplace.com is a place for anybody can register and set up their shop on Shroud Marketplace and start listing their items. And you can find all kinds of things from accounts all the way to Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, cheaper than you can get off the add-on store, all the way to services, anything and everything. There's over 100 different players registered as merchants or vendors already, and each one is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. And so you can get the best stuff out on ShroudMarketplace.com. And if you want to sell your stuff, go ahead and register. Do it. Because
that's right.
We advertise your shop for you. I mean, just like that ancient Staffs of Death or the rare ice elemental statue, lot deeds, all kinds of stuff out on Shroud Marketplace, including, you know what, we haven't talked enough about this, the fact that there's that consumables category where you can find the best teleports and recall scrolls guaranteed not to fizzle, all the way at the bottom. You can go find 100 teleport and recalls or 100 recall scrolls.
Mine don't fizzle either.
Stuff. Mine are guaranteed not to fizzle. He actually will sell you fizzle insurance for
on his scrolls. That's right, on his scrolls.
Right. No, that was on your scrolls. He uses inferior wood pulp.
Telling you, man, your guildies are gonna hate you for that.
I don't know. I can't talk about the reagents because those are top notch. But yes, anything and everything can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace, and you can find all kinds of different things. I mean, over the weekend, I've been helping Armelian distribute his game gold from his sales. I gave out over 2 million game gold over the weekend. It's like,
you didn't crazy give it out.
Well, I didn't give it out. Someone bought it, and then I delivered it for them.
You were playing delivery boy is really what it all
I was playing delivery boy.
Let's be clear about that.
Yes. and you know what? You can always find the best services out there. If you have services that you want to list, you can do that, or you can always procure the services of someone else, like Mal's Power Hour, or Mal also provides some pet quest help. If you need MG Unities doing some GM mining runs, cheese sign writing. I mean, it's not only on the shop, but we are also clients of the cheese sign writing. Yeah, the cheesiest writing available. You can also find soda design services, or you can also find the Deco Divas at Shroud Marketplace, and the Deco Divas actually sell some pre-made packs, so that way you can rooms to go, essentially. Scrota's music service thing, where Scrota follows you around for an hour and gives you
anything you want
for $5.
$5.
Or if you're looking for some dude to help you out with a wedding, I'm sure someone can do that.
You know, I don't know what you're talking about. If you're looking to get hitched, well, I do know what you're talking about. If you want to get hitched in game and you're looking for custom wedding gigs, come see me, because I've got everything you need. Weddings and more by Laz, not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you need tuxedos, you need wedding gowns, you need a location, you want to have a lakeside wedding, a seaside wedding, an above-ground wedding, underground wedding, a bloodletting wedding. We've got it all covered. Custom vows to suit if you want to have fun with it, if you want to have a traditional wedding, you want to have an untraditional wedding, you name it, we've got it. Weddings and more by Laz right here on shroudmarketplace.com. Of course, all gold sales come with a free dragon bone throne. Don't forget, always available right there on Shroud Marketplace. I know you love that. I love this shit. I'm telling you, I love this shit.
I was just going to remind people that there is a coupon for Cynic's Legio Gaming. If you go to his shop and you buy anything from him, you can use the coupon code RELEASE, and anything you buy from Cynic's Legio Gaming, that's 20% off his goods. So, yes. So don't forget that. That is also out there. All kinds of great stuff. I mean, shroudmarketplace.com, best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. But looking at the time, it is time for us to
say goodbye.
And remind you that we love some of you more than others. Especially those that tip us.
You know who you are. That's right. Especially those of you who tip us. That's right. Don't forget, if you want to support us, go out to the websites and drop some coins there. Help keep us on the air, bringing you the latest news right here in Shroud and Avatar. It is release day. We're going to go explore some new stuff, get some new emotes, and all sorts of other shenanigans and hijinks that we can get ourselves into. We'll be back with more right here tomorrow on Shroud of the Avatar. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I never opened up Chatty.